What's going on, Blues Nation? Well, a rough game tonight in our third game of the new season. We lose 6-2 to the Arizona Coyotes on home ice to suffer our first loss in regulation after our first two games against the Stars and Kraken. Both were in shootouts, and Joey Middleton, who had an outstanding first two games, giving up just 2 goals. And getting the start in this one in goalie was, for the first time, Joel Hofer, who appeared in a number of games last year, especially late in the year, and looked pretty good now as the Blues' backup goalie for Bennington. Joel Hofer in his first outing of the year, one that you probably like to forget, giving up 6 goals on 42 shots. Coyotes would take a 1-0 lead late in the first period, 14-42. Power play goal by Nick Bukestad. That would make it 1-0, and then they would go up 2-0 early in the second period. Goal scored by St. Louis native and all-star forward Clayton Keller, who grew up in the St. Louis area, and I believe his favorite players were Keith Tkachuk growing up, and so that would make it 2-0 Arizona, and then at the 7:02 mark of the second period, we would make it 2-1. Goal scored by Jakub Vrana. Vrana, now in his first full season with the Blues, was very good when we acquired him from Washington, or Detroit actually, last year. Assist by Marco Scandella and Kevin Hayes, so the first point as a Blue for Kevin Hayes. However, Arizona would then go back up by 2. Goal scored by Michael Carcone. That would make it 3-1 Arizona. And then Nick Schmaltz would put them up 4-1. Schmaltz, who had a hat trick against the Blues last season, and that would make it a 4-1 Coyotes lead. They would then go up 5-1 2 minutes into the third. Power play goal by Jason Zucker, and we will get one back to make it 5-2. Goal scored by Sammy Blake. Vrana with the assist, that would make it 5-2, and then power play goal at the 17-minute mark by Sean Dursey to make it 6-2. So, rough game, but it's obviously early in the season, and that's how it goes sometimes. So, so we'll be back in action Saturday night. We will host the Pittsburgh Penguins. Penguins led by probably the best player of this generation, and Sidney Crosby, who is in like his 16th season, I think, something like that. And so we'll see how that goes. Penguins are 2-2 start. So, and after this, we'll head out on the road for, I think, 3 games. So, till Saturday against Pittsburgh, Comics saying go Blues.